welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Now today we're going to take a look at Lost Saga. Now this is a free-to-play 3D kind of brawler type MMO, and it's got some really cool aspects and it has a good player base, which is always good to see. So let's get started and take a look at what it has to offer. So you can see I do have a few quests here in my quest tracker, and you don't actually create like a character. You just create a profile, and then you're able to actually purchase characters. So we're going to go into, you can see right here it says cowboy training begins. So let's go into our HQ and take a look at the characters that I do have available. You can see they're all dropping in right now. And you get this little developer guy, and he'll actually walk you through if you want to take and you want to play with different characters. But let's take a look at, we've got this Justice Defender, then we've got this Cowboy, we've got this Tau Warrior, we've got Shadow Assassin, we've got the Knight, we've got the Fire Mage, we've got the Necromancer. You can see the character I played the most is the Shadow Assassin, which is essentially the basic character they start you with. Now you can see because I've leveled up, I've got some upgrade points available to me, and what's really interesting about that is the higher level obviously you get, then the more of those upgrade points you're going to have and the more powerful you can make your character. Now you can see here you also have different skills that are available. So if I click over and I take and I select that I want to, we actually clicked on the Fire Mage, but let's see if I can get that selected here real quick. Let's see, we go to, I believe it's over here, Cowboy Basic Training. It's not, so I'm not exactly sure how we switch characters in here. Maybe right click, enter movie mode. No, we don't want to do that. Anyways, as you go through each of these, they'll each have different skills. And you can see here we've got items. You can even pick up different items. But you know what, we're going to take and we're going to give ourselves some of these upgrade points, use some of those that we've gotten. So let's go ahead and let's increase our weapon. And you can see it's a timed upgrade, or you can actually spend in-game or game currency and instantly do it. Let's go ahead and let's start the upgrade. Let's hit OK. And you notice as I'm moving around, you can see like a lot of stuff is like space and this, that, the other thing. That's essentially because we can play the game pretty much almost exclusively with the mouse. Now I wouldn't say totally exclusively, but pretty much exclusively. But let's go to this training, and you can see we could pick which guy we want to train with. Let's go through the cowboy training real quick and run through this. You can see this developer K, he's going to run us through. Cowboy's a ranged hero, uses a revolver to take out opponents from afar. Watch out for the lasso, you don't want to get hogtied. You can see down here you can hog tie, you've got backdash, you've got quick draw, and you've got triple shot. So we're going to go ahead and take and we're going to fall through this so you can see some of the ways that you can use these characters. Now, I'm moving around. You actually move around right now. I'm moving around with the arrow keys to be able to move around. Let's go on to the next part. Quick shot is when you fire almost immediately, taking aim. You can shoot faster, but it will be less accurate. So we could use some of these. You can see right there, went ahead and used it on him. Let's go ahead and hog tie him real quick. Actually, it didn't work. There's our last skill, which is the triple shot, and then we use the quick draw, and we can do a backdash, which essentially allows you to get away, get out of combat. You can take and you can just do a little move away. So that's very helpful when you're in melee attack and you're kind of getting beat up on. So it says a precise shot is when you aim at your target while then shoot. Your bullet will travel faster, do more damage, and a knockback. So essentially to aim, you want to hold down your attack key, which your attack key is actually the D, and then when you let go, you can see right there it does a little bit more damage. Now I can use my regular attack, and you see it's almost like using the butt end of the gun. But for the most part, I want to go ahead and take and use my ranged combat, or my ranged attack, because that's what's going to keep me out of danger. So let's go space. You can press the S and D to use triple shot by itself, or you can aim when the triple shot gauge is full. Just hit S to use the skill. So we can take and we can go ahead and use the triple shot. So we hold that down, and there we go. So let's move on. We took him out with that. Press A to jump. You can see there. So you can fire while in the air. You can either use the quick shot, which is, let's see how we do this here. Press D while in the air. So while you're jumping, if you attack, you can go ahead and use that quick shot. It will fire away as you're in the air. That gets really helpful because you can jump around and avoid attacks and stuff like that. So when you run out of ammo on your weapon, hold S to hit reload. So let's reload our weapon here real quick. So there you can see you've got cool little animations that go along with all these different things. So, and if you try to aim with an empty gun. So let's move on. The cowboy cannot dash like other heroes. Instead, he'll roll. So you can see right there, instead of dashing around, I actually go into this little roll. So that's kind of cool. I really wish you could do it at angles. It's really tough to actually coordinate pressing 2 keys at the exact precise time, because you have to double tap to move in those directions. So you hold A to do a really high jump, so you can see there, and that'll come into play. We'll take a look at the plaza in a little bit, and you can see where there's areas that you jump around like that. So you press S and D to fire 3 bullets. There we go, we fired on him. ASD to pull from your holster and fire on an unsuspecting foe. So there's your quick draw. And A and D to quickly backdash out of danger, which is the skill we were talking about. So there we go, there's our little backdash. That moves us out and away from guys. So A and S also lasso your opponent. Let's see if we can actually lasso this guy, so you guys can see what that's all about. So there you go, he's all lassoed up, and he's going to jump out and break out of that in a second and continue teaching me. Triple shot, make your opponents fall forward with the quick shot. Take them out, triple shot before they hit the ground. So you can see there's all kinds of different combos that you can use, which is really kind of one of the really cool things of the game. So let's see if we can do this. So we got a quick draw and then triple shot. So we're gonna quick draw, and we actually knocked him off, so that didn't work. So there we go, we completed it, and they do have all these different quest rewards. That's nice because it helps you to earn pesos and stuff like that. Because as you go through the game, you actually have to rent a lot of these characters. So you rent them for a specific amount of time, and then you're able to keep them and keep using them when you jump into different PvP games. Or the game has one PvE mode. It's not. I wouldn't. To say one PvE mode, it's called a Crusade, and you can go 20 levels up, and you take out bosses every 5 levels and stuff like that, and you can grab groups of people to join you to do that. So it's kind of a cool little thing to go through. But let's head back to the lobby and let's jump into an actual PvP game here real quick. So it's searching for a battle for me. So and you can see, like, over here I've got, use the cowboy, play the cowboy for 5 minutes. Fire Mage level 10, Necromancer level 1, all these different things, and then they all come with rewards. You can see there's the rewards that they come with. So it's kind of cool that even when you're playing like in PvP modes, you've got these different things that you're going to be able to do. And you'll see once we finally get into a game, it's really searching for a battle for me pretty hard. But there's games right there that are available. I should have just clicked one of those. But hey, what are you going to do? So hopefully we'll have one here shortly. There's no room. All right, let's just jump into one. Fun and odds. Let's jump in there. Team match. Let's enter. And you're going to see that what we're going to have available is we're going to have several of our actual characters that we're going to be able to potentially choose from to fight with. So there they are. There's our roster that we can choose from. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go with the Knight. And let's jump in and start playing with the Knight. And he's got, you can see his different skills at the bottom. And you can see you've got these little spaces that are around that you want to take, and you want to you want to actually let the cooldown run out on these different things. And you can see that a guy doesn't die automatically. He actually... There we go. So we took him out. He doesn't die automatically. First he loses his clothes, and you can actually pick up his clothes, and you can learn, you can use their different skills. So as you pick up the clothes of the different characters, you're going to actually take and you can actually use their different skills. So it's kind of a cool little feature. What's really cool about this game right now is it's got a lot of different players in it, so you can see a lot of the different character types and different class types that are available in the game. So and one thing, if you do get knocked off, you don't actually die, but you do have to start over again. And I just got poisoned, so I'm going to be slowed down. So let's go ahead and get out of that poison. We're going to use that haste aura. See if we can take this guy out. The nice thing about the Knight, I actually got taken out, so I have to start all over. You can see each time you get taken out, you do get a little rating there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to play the Knight again. I kind of enjoy playing the Knight. Even though I haven't played him that much, I'm kind of enjoying it right now. So let's see if we can help take this guy out. So you see this is like a nurse type character. He's got a whole bunch of stuff going on. He shoots out these little things out of his syringe, so to say. And I actually don't block too much. It's kind of against my religion. So I just kind of go in there and do whatever damage I can do. See if we can take this guy and knock him down a little bit. So there we hit him a little. These guys are injured, so we want to head over here and try and take some of these guys out, especially since we're, I don't know how I'm missing that guy so poorly. But you can see the game is really chaotic. It's got a lot of stuff going on at once. A lot of times you're not even going to be able to see things that are going on. And let's see if we can use a triple slash on this guy. So there we go. We got a little triple slash in. So you actually use one of my skills. So there we go. So A and D is the headbutt. Let's see if we can actually use that. But you know, the thing is you do have so many different character types and so many different play styles and things like that. It's really kind of cool that you can just pick up and play any type of character that you want. There, I had to pick up my helmet again. Let's head out here and see if we can take this guy out. There we go. We actually ended up fighting each other right there. This guy's almost done. So I lost my helmet again. I don't know where it is. Somebody might have picked it up. So our team is actually winning. We're about to take that guy out. So there we go, 95 of 81. There we go. So we got our 100. Oh, actually we lost. So BCC, not too bad, but some of these guys are a lot higher level than I am. I'm only like level 1, and some of those guys were like level 8 and 5 and stuff like that. And you can see they do a little leaderboard, shows you who got what, and then it shows you who leveled up and all that stuff. Shows you the pesos that you earn, the experience that you earn, and then I completed that quest. So you can see I earned the Cybermedic, which is I've got 2 hours of the Cybermedic, so I've got a whole new character that I can play with. And you can see there's all kinds of different stuff going on in this game from just playing, and it's got a cool little graphical style, kind of a mix between like anime and kind of some old school Western cartoons and stuff like that. I'm actually going to leave this game. Let's go back to the lobby. So I'm going to show you guys some of the other game modes, because there's 9 game modes, which is pretty crazy. So there's Deathmatch, there's Team Deathmatch, there's Prisoner, there's Power Stone, Hidden Crown and Crown Control, and there's a Boss Raid, there's a Soccer, there's Gang Size Survival or Ghost Tag, and there's also Crusade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the Crusade right now. I'm probably going to have to take and create a game, because there's usually not any crusades going. But you also have this plaza, and you can see in the plaza you can go fishing, and you can search. It's kind of a little bit of a PvE area where you can go and do different stuff in there. Then you also have the market, which you can take and you can pick up different stuff. You can see it's quite pricey, especially since I've only got 13,400 to save up and get like 500,000 is pretty nuts. They've got a full ladder battle, so you can jump in if you want to do battles that are rated and stuff like that. And you can see there's different factions. So you've got the Order and the Legion. And so, I mean, the game is you know, for as little as it really has going on, it's got a lot of depth going to it. So we're going to go ahead, and you can see here's the different ones. Is new, Ghost Tag, and then you've got Prisoner and Team Match are hot. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do Crusader 1F. Let's create a battle. So you can see basically when you create a battle, it sets it up just like any lobby. We're going to go ahead, and we're not going to wait for anybody because we're not going to have enough time to finish it anyways. But we're going to start. But this is a great area to go in, practice kind of using your skills and stuff like that against NPC opponents and things like that. And you can see right off the bat, it's going to give me the opportunity to select. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys something a little bit different by using the Necromancer. So he's got a pretty powerful basic attack, and the one thing that's really cool about this is that each of the monsters that you face and each of the NPCs, so you can see I really quickly cleared that. Not only are they different on each level, but they also take and they'll drop different gear and stuff like that. So you can actually pick up their gear and then use it if you need to. And they also drop like health potions and stuff like that. Now, one of the things that I highly recommend is you fight outside of this little circle area, because every time you enter the circle area, it's just going to shoot you up to the next level. So if you take something out and it drops something that you really want, you're not going to be able to get it if you're inside that circle area. So you've got to take and you've got to make sure that you're out of that circle area. So let's go ahead and use some of the skills that this guy has. Go ahead and use some of these little... Now this guy knocking me down. Let's go ahead and take him out. So there you go. So you see you get over it, and then you just press A to go ahead and pick up the health potion. There we go. I'm all healed up. So you can see I've got Zerker Rush ready to pop, available for me as far as my skills are concerned. And this is actually a Fire Mage type character, but I've got Zerker Rush, I've got Death Scythe, and Familiar. Let's go ahead and use the Familiar. It's going to bring up a bunch of bats. They're going to take this guy out, stuff like that. And see, he's got a little fireball that he can drop on me. So we got to go back and forth to get up. Let's go ahead and Let's use this. That's the Zerker Rush. We're going to go ahead and use our basic attack. Let's head over here and drink this potion and head up another level. Here we go. Now this is going to be the first boss battle. Now I got to tell you, for being an easy level, like this is supposed to be easy, you get to level 20 and the boss battle is actually really freaking hard. So we're gonna go ahead. We brought out our little familiars, and he dropped some little bombs. He's kind of like a pirate style guy. Let's go ahead and we used our thing there. Let's use our Death Scythe, which this brings up like a little Grim Reaper dude that runs around. He's gonna take and he's gonna go after and just totally jack that guy up. So let's actually just take this guy out instead of showing you more stuff. We can show that stuff on the next level, but we can take him out pretty easy. And actually, I need to get out of the way here because I need to pick my stuff up and not die. I'm almost gonna die just because I'm trying to show you guys stuff. And I actually did die just because I was trying to show you guys different skills and stuff instead of just fighting them. But oh well. Now you can see here you can use golden token. I've got 6 of them. You can use a golden token, and oddly enough, I actually got my upgrade while I was doing this battle, so we don't want to look at that. But it kicked me out. I didn't even get to use my golden token. Oh well. It does show you the different things that you get for, you know, completing the battle and stuff like that. Game over, 4 kills, and I was rewarded all these different things. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. And if you'd like to play or learn more about Lost Saga, you can go ahead and read our full review on MMOden.com or just click the link in the description. I actually got caught up reading what was going on there. So, till next time, thanks for watching.